Okay, let's do this last one here. So let's look at what numbers go into 18 and 66 and 420. You can take your calculator and try 3. 3 is going to go into all of them. 2 is going to go into all of them. If you try 6, you're going to see that 6 goes into all of them. And if you try anything bigger than that, then it doesn't go into it. You could use your factor sheet and look at 66 and 18 and look at what they have in common and then see which of those go into 420. So that would be a way to help you out. So however you get it, 6 is the number that goes into all of them equally. So it becomes 3n squared plus 11n, and then take 420 divided by 6, and that's 70. So minus 70. Okay, so I'm going to do slide divide bottoms up. So the 3 gets slid over to go with the 70. So that becomes n squared plus 11n minus 210. So you're going to have a 210, a negative 210 up here, and you're going to have 11 down there. So you're going to have to take your calculator. I purposely put this on the worksheet so that I could work it out and show you what you've got to do. You've got to take 210 and start dividing by things. Well, first off, it's even, so you know 2 goes into it. So 210 divided by 2 is going to be 105. Because this is positive and this is negative, the numbers are going to need to subtract to 11 because I'm going to need a positive number and a negative number. So that would subtract to 103. So it's way too big. I need it to subtract to 11. So you could try 4. If you do 210 divided by 4, it's not going to come out even. You get a decimal. You could try 3. So 210 divided by 3 is going to be 70. So that's going to subtract to 67. 4 doesn't work. 5 could work. So 210. I know 5 works because it ends in a 0. Anything that ends in a 5 or a 0 is divisible by 5. And so that's 42. So 42 minus 5 is 37. I could try 6. I get 35. 6 times 35 is still, 35 minus 6 is still way too big. And you could make bigger jumps here. I'm just showing you a process you could go through. So 210 divided by 7 is going to be 30. That's getting closer. 30 minus 7 is 23, and we need 11, so we're getting closer. Try 210 divided by 8, and you get a decimal. If you try 210 divided by 9, you get a decimal. If you try 210 divided by 10, you're going to get 21. So you have 10 and 21. And if you take 21 minus 10, you get 11. So that's how you know, that's a system you can go through. Just start with small numbers and hit them all. And see, you wouldn't even have to go very long and you'd get all of them, because pretty soon you're going to be past like 21. So you don't need to divide by 30 or 32, because if it would go in, it would have showed up over here. So 10 and 21 is what we're going to use. So that means this factors into n. Oh, wait, I got to put it there. 10 and 21. And for it to be a positive 11, I need the 21 to be positive and a negative on my 10. So n minus 10 and n plus 21. We multiplied by 3, so we have to divide both of them by 3. And so 21 divided by 3 is 7, so that becomes n plus 7. That doesn't divide, so I move it up. I do bottoms up, so that becomes 3n minus 10. And then the number out in front, we can't forget about it. It comes down also. I just didn't write it while I was working on this inside part, but I got to remember that that was in the problem at the beginning. So that's your answer. 6 times 3n minus 10 times n plus 7. Hopefully that will help you work on your assignment.